G'day mate and welcome to Capital Industry with me, Jedick. In our last episode, we paid off a bulk of our loans, we fixed up our gold smelting, and even started cleaning up the gold ore from the floor. We corrected our coal shortages and we got a few more cargo docks built, before finally setting up uranium and putting together our very first microchip build. Today, we're still paying off our student debt, and that means we're going to be planning for the future, planning for bigger and better builds, but I can't do that before I ask that very important question. That very important question is, well, can I borrow a like? I just like to borrow a like and plan for the future with you. If you're not happy with the video, you didn't enjoy the video, well, that's okay. I'm just going to write all my student debts across to you, and I'm going to fake my death again. As always, start every episode, I like to thank those that go above me on, those that choose to support the channel. And today, I need to thank the wonderful, wrong button. The wonderful Cash in, sorry. I added an extra letter. I do that from time to time. Cash in for choosing to become a YouTube member, choose to support the channel. Also, I'm going to insist that it becomes a wonderful mega diggy. Also, you. I need to, okay. Thanks, Trinitas. I need to also thank the wonderful Trinitas for also becoming a YouTube member, also supporting the channel. Thank you both of you for choosing to upgrade and choosing to, support the channel, keep the channel alive, and becoming a YouTube member. Also need to give a touch of absolution from any guilt that the following people are receiving, following people are feeling for using ad blocker. You guys are both going to be in the limestone mine. The limestone mine I need to make sure is actually mining limestone. Because we're a little bit short. Get back to work and please do limestone. Yeah, we're a little bit short on limestone, so we're going to hopefully head that off before it becomes a problem. Next thing I want to do is you have an awful lot of uranium I want you to pick up. So we're going to unpause you guys and then unpause the ship and send Mr. Shippy off to go grab us some uranium because I like me some uranium. No headphones. Stop complaining. Go find a tree you can harvest. You and you and you. I just told him to move 2 tiles. I'm like, oh, no, it turns out there's a tree right in front of me. Or at least one of you did. All right. So next thing I need to do, as we're still sending, as we're still a little bit poor due to our construction parts and our loans, I need to, fix a few things. So first thing I need to do is, we're going to come to here. We're going to plan for the future. So you will eventually, hopefully, no, there's 0 parts. All right, hopefully I can get this built fairly quickly, and hopefully I could then start making some microchips 3. In the meantime, I do want to do a few things. You already have silicon wafers here, so we're going to unpause you manually. That means you're going to start getting a delivery of, acid, which is going to be a separate problem that we'll have to deal with, but one problem at a time. Next thing I want to do is I want to get a storage, just a little storage, and you're going to be for electronics 2. And I need to then have an assembler, a robotic assembler, because that's the only place you can make electronics 3. I need to put you there. We're going to put a belt to here, plus I want to put a belt to here. You are going to be in charge of making electronics 3, and you need an output box, which is going to be right there. It's not going to be electronics 2, it's going to be electronics 3. Okay, we can build that in the future. That's not really an urgent job for right now. What is an urgent job right now is that belt, that belt, that belt, that belt, that belt, and that box. Probably also that belt. And you know what? Can I throw these belts in the mix? Okay, 1 construction part. You need a few more. But you do have a high priority, so in theory you should get done. Alright, you have output. Cool. Can I get the next one running? We're up to 7 teraflops, which means I can get the copper and the plastic delivered here, and then we should be alright. Alright, next thing I need to do is, like I said, acid. We're stealing acid. We're stealing acid from this tank, which means, actually it's a giant problem because this system, this whole system is all interconnected. So I have exhaust being produced. The exhaust is coming over here, it's being scrubbed. When it's being scrubbed, it's producing low pressure steam. Low pressure steam is coming over here and it's producing water. The water's going back into the system and then it's going into making acid. But the excess water is coming back here and running the, no, not you, the cool casters. But as you can see, this has no water currently, which is a bit of a problem. So I need 2 things. 1, I need to not prioritize filling the tank. I need to do a 50-50 split, which means this tank's going to run out of water, which means I need to drag that up. Then hopefully we can have a delivery of water when it gets short. Next thing I want to do is I just want to put more water into the system. The way we're going to do that is we're going to come from here and come down to ground level and under here and through here. And we're basically going to take our excess poopy water and our excess water from burning trash and run that through this tile through to here, and then under that pipe, and then over to here, and then through here to this tile, which they're going to plug into that balance. Cool. Then I'm going to make sure, well, you're just going to have to be balanced. You're just going to have to be balanced as well as you can be balanced. Your construction parts 3, which means I'm going to forward you, which means I'm going to remove those 2 pipes because I want to have all the water flowing this way now. So anytime we process poop, it's going to flow out this way. You're going to have to be upgraded too. Cool. Also, when we burn trash, which is water positive as well, you make 70-ish water, 70 something, and you make 78 water, and then we subtract 12-ish and 18-ish. So you make about 110 water. That's all going to flow into this system. That's then going to flow through to here. That means this tank should be full. It also means this pipe should be full. If this pipe is full, then I need to make sure that it's going to be fully upgraded through these. And the next one, the next one, the next one, the next one, that one. And then into here. All right, once it's fully upgraded and flowing through to here, it then flows straight back to this balancer. This balancer is the priority in, and it's going to make sure that we put water into the town that requires all the water. If we don't have enough water from our poop system, our trash burning system, our exhaust scrubbing system, and any other system I've tagged onto that one pipe, well, then we bring in excess water from here. This excess water is obviously from our groundwater stations, plus the excess water we're getting from sour water and the excess water we're getting from the refinery that we haven't turned to steam and turned to power yet. Yeah, so that should be fine. Also means that that pipe is now absolutely empty, and we're going to save it right there as a future pipe. It's a future pipe for a future GD to hopefully do something important with. All right, with that done, I want to keep planning. I want to keep planning a number of things. Not that I can afford them just yet, but eventually we'll finish paying off the loans. Once we finish paying off the loans, I have construction parts. Once I have construction parts, I'll eventually be able to do things. All right, first thing I want to do is actually want to go to this corner. Can I move you? Can I move that belt to there, which is construction parts 3, which I have a few of, which means I can do that instantly. All right, next thing I want to do is move this belt. This belt is also construction parts 3, so I want to move you out of the way and have you go there. Cool. Can I get both those 2 done? All right, with that done and that done, I can remove that, and then that leaves this pipe. This pipe, which is construction parts 2, which I don't really have any of. But maybe if I'm lucky. Cool. All right, so with that done, I can remove that as well. All right, so with those removed, I want to put a few things over there. The first thing I'd like to put there is biomass. Sorry, not biowaste. Biowaste is a different game, but I want to get that built, and that means I can get that one unbuilt. Next thing I want to put over there is, actually, no, I didn't want to put biomass there. I want to put biomass over there. Can I build that there instead? Cool. Next thing I want to put over here is going to be the transformer. The transformer I always end up building in a place that's in my way, so I'm going to hope that eventually when I build it there, it's not going to be in my way. It's a hope. It's a dream. The last thing I want to do is I want to move poop over there, but poop being moved over there is going to require a few other things, like me having construction parts. Whilst I don't have construction parts, I go plan other things. Can I plan to have this built? No, because I had parts and they disappeared. Can I unpause you? And therefore I'll have to unpause you probably, and therefore I have to repause you guys and that. So you've gone and picked up some of the uranium, which means we can keep mining uranium for a little bit longer. All right, so you, I know you are built. Okay, so you're built. You're stage number 1. Stage number 1 means I can start storing up a whole bunch of silicon wafers, and now I need this end built, which is, again, more construction parts I don't have. But they are getting here slowly. Okay. All right. Whilst we're still waiting for some construction parts, the next thing I want to do is slag. Slag is giving me problems. Well, actually, sulfur's giving me problems. We only export sulfur in one location. The one location being, well, of course, right here where I'm making acid. The problem is if I'm making excess acid, it's going to excess places like, well, the microchips, because you're not built and you're not built, therefore you're not making your own acid. It's also coming up to our gold build, especially even more so when you run out of sulfur. So the only spot I'm actually kicking out sulfur currently is right here. And it's very, very seldom, and it's only 1/4. There we go. There's another tank of acid being driven off. Yep. It's only 1/4 of what the system outputs, which is a grand total of maybe 18 if I'm lucky. So I need to do two things. I need to make sure that I have sulfur being available from sour water. I also need to make sure that we're not in a situation where I need to turn these guys on and off anymore by enabling disabling recipes to make sure that we burn off the excess sulfur that comes through here. So what I need to do is I need to plan to have a separate mixer, one probably all the way up here somewhere, that is going to be doing the excess sulfur getting turned to slag recipe. Now, I happen to have limestone right here, so obviously I want to continue using that limestone belt, and hopefully height 2, drag that up the hill with a goat belt, of course. How else would I get up a hill? I could use those silly things, the things that the devs added, you know, them vertical belts. That seems logical, but I still think goat belts probably easier to build, I hope. Yep, that definitely seems easier to build. All right, can I run, this is limestone, so this can go straight into the machine. It doesn't need to make any stops, any detours. All right, you can be unpaused as well. You could be a very low priority because you're not super important. The thing that is going to be super important is going to be putting in a loose lift here. Yes, which means I need this belt to go away because it's going to be in my way. All right, with a loose lift there, I need to take the excess sulfur. I need to run it up the hill as well, which means hopefully I can get this belt to agree with me, please. There's already a lot of goading going on. It's not helping things. To there, to here. Okay, once you get to there, can I put in a U-shaped balancer? That's going to be very important because I need to have two buckets. One bucket is going to be a sulfur bucket, which we're going to put beside this mixer. And the other bucket is going to be a slag output. So slag output's going to go there. You're going to go there. I need you to go into here. And then I need whatever's excess to go into there. You are going to be prioritizing out into this sulfur bucket. So I have an ability to have excess sulfur that we can then use. And then if I have way too much sulfur, well, then we'll convert it into slag. Okay, can I have 12 parts? Okay, can we do a quick little modification here? Which is I remove that and then I put in you and build you. Okay, I need you to prioritize out to there, and then in theory I can remove this bucket. If I remove that bucket, I can probably get that belt built, and no, I can't get that balancer built, or that lift built. I can't get any of that built. All right, can I get that, and that built? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. The rubber can get delivered. The construction parts will just obviously take a minute or two. All right. Large tree harvester. Can you like move 3 tiles left and find something else to go harvest? I'm pretty sure there's trees somewhere. You are so close. You're a priority 8. Can I change your priority like 6 and a priority 6? Because I sort of want them done. You are running, which is definitely a good sign, except we're still having acid delivered. Water's being piped at least, so that should be fine. All right, so I can't do that because I still don't have construction parts. Cool. All right. Rating you, struggling to find a thingy-majiggy bob. What are you struggling to do? You're struggling to go to... Oh, crap. Yeah. That's what I was going to put on that side. Storage. Blue storage 1. There. Can I get a belt? I can probably get a belt. I don't have any construction parts for said belt. I can get the belt. Okay, we can plug the belt into there. And then you can have biomass, and then we can empty the biomass. I just need to turn you off for the moment. It just means for the moment, we're going to be reducing extra trash because I have no way of getting rid of the biomass. Okay, so that leaves you guys, which are now all fine, I hope. Does that mean I have a bunch of idle trucks? I have a bunch of idle trucks. Okay. Please don't break my pipe. It's an oil pipe. Please don't break it. And, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that idle trucks are not idle. We're going to assign them over there. Okay, because they're still trying to remove that part of the hill. All right, so high supply of sulfur. Yeah, that's the thing I was trying to avoid. Okay, can I get that built? Can I get that built? Can I get that built? Can I? No hope in hell. Can I move you? I wanted that. You're gonna be sulfur. Okay, so you're gonna be prioritized. You'll have sulfur, therefore we'll have a spot to pick up sulfur from. I removed the wrong bucket. I meant to remove this bucket. Okay, and I need a bucket here. I need a bucket here connected to these belts, because sulfur is a system that you need to be able to add sulfur to and remove sulfur from. I could make a circular belt here to make sure you stay full, but that leads to the problem of the belt's always moving, so always using power. No, I'm much better with this. So we have this bucket here. This is where trucks can go pick up sulfur should they need to pick up sulfur. So it should always be full. On top of that, we have this one down here. This is a spot where they can dump sulfur should they have sulfur that needs to be dumped. So if we go to our exhaust scrubbing system here, you have a box that needs to remain empty. So if they pick that up and there's nowhere to put it, they now at least have somewhere to put it. Somewhere. It might not be the best spot for it, but it's somewhere. And then that'll get disappeared into rubber, which will then slow down the belt fitting into rubber, which means that'll have a backlog, which means it'll get forced over here if there's a backlog. Yeah. Okay. So that should be that problem. That should be that problem. I have 28 parts, so I can definitely get those two built. You, I can't get built. You, I can't get built. But we can unpause them, and I can't get you built. Okay. That's fine. Too much clear crew has no available destinations. All right. So you guys have finished clearing off this section, which is good. I have a new project for you, and this one I set up between episodes because it's fiddly. If I go to you, show me your navigation. So I need to dig into the back of the hill, which if we have a quick look means we can climb to about this height on the hill. Problem is you can't see this overlay and see this overlay at the same time. So what I've got is I've got the guys digging in flat here, and then after they've dug in flat there, they should start climbing up. So we're going to go with 3 tiles up, then another flat area, so I could change the angle, and then we're going to go with 2 tiles. Normally I recommend 3 tiles between a zig and a zag, but I've chosen 2 this time because, well, I'm trying to also keep the digs as shallow as possible. I don't want to be digging through giant heaps of the mountain. I want to try and keep things shallow. So if I made this, well, 3 tiles, we'd end up being deeper into the hill, which could be a problem. So then we're going to, well, zig, then we're going to zag, we're going to come over here, we have another flat spot, and then we're going to zig 90 degrees, and come to another flat spot, and then across, and then up, and then in theory, by the time to get to here, I should be in a flat enough terrain I can drive up to here. Now, this is an earlier version of You Should Not Pass. I do believe the map has been changed and edited by the devs by now, and the access to this side of the mountain is a lot easier to get to now. Can I put a wall here? Plus here, plus here. I really want you a little bit further into the ground if I could. And here. Okay, can I get those built? Cool. Because I'm pretty sure at this little point here, I need to change that to a leveling, because they're going to have to fill that in just a little bit, so we have a bit more mass to drive across. But yes, they have a starting spot. They should be fine. It's going to take them a long time to get through the zigzag up to here, but at least they'll start working on the project. All right, so low supply of sand. That's fine. I don't need an alert for that. I just need that box to go away. All right, so where we're up to? We're up to you. You are all running. You are almost full. All right, and you have 20 of those. Cool. I only need to have, if we go to research, I only need to have 20 of the microchip 3s being made before I can then start this research. So what I want to do is hopefully have enough uni to turn, enough construction parts to turn all that on. So we have acid being made here, obviously. So you now have acid. We also have copper and plastic being delivered via box and belt, and I have gold being delivered. So this should give me plenty of microchips. The idea is that you have electronics too. Why do you have electronics? Oh, because I only just built you. That's why you don't have electronics too. So the idea is that these 25 should be processed through here and processed out here. The catch is you have a priority level of 10. You're a priority level 11. And as you can see, I have all the 3 teraflops free. But you have a use of 4 teraflops. So it means when this building kicks in, this one does not kick in. This one's going to complain about not having enough teraflops right about now. Which is fine, because this is why we have this buffer. We have this buffer, so if you're running, you're not running. In saying that, you are going to produce 2 every minute, and you consume 3 every minute. So that means every 3 minutes, we have 1 minute worth of idle state. With 1 minute worth of idle state, we're going to make another 8 silicon wafers every 3 minutes, which we're then going to use, well, 12 every minute. Every 3 minutes. 12 every 3 minutes. So it's technically slightly negative, but it means I can run the whole thing on 16 teraflops. I just got to accept that I'm going to have this error message here until you burn through the backlog. Once you burn through the backlog, we're going to have the 2 systems turn on and off and alternate between them. But this is also why we have this giant storage. Giant storage, the idea is that we can buffer it up and then we can turn the system on, let it start burning. As it starts burning, it hopefully levels itself out in a little while. It's not going to be instantaneous, but it will get there eventually. All right. Crude oil resources are getting low. Great. Can I turn you off? Because you'll send me a different notification when you run out entirely. And that's the one I care about, because that means I can get rid of that pipe, which is going to give me a shit ton worth of construction parts. All right. Next thing I need to do is water. We ran the water. We ran the water through here. We then ran the water through here. We then ran the water through to here. And then it's going that way before going, well, that way. What I want to do is I want to move the poopy system. I want to move the power system. We should be able to do, well, first off, I should be able to do that because I can now afford it. I should also be able to do that, which means I don't need this anymore. Cool. And you, I need to fix. I need to fix you. Do we do that right away or do I wait? Let's do that right away. Okay, can I build you? All right, with you built, you have 2 important things I need to take care of. One is going to be the poop. So we're going to take the poop. We're going to bring the poop pipe up to height number 3. We're going to run it over this pipe. And then we're going to come down this side of the houses. And we're going to come to this tile. After we get to this tile, we're going to come behind the poopy machines. And we're going to come to here. And then I'm going to let the game decide how the hell we're going to get to there. And the answer is like that. Okay, with that done, I need to unpause that pipe. I need to have this pipe built so you can output poop. That's going to be very, very important. The other thing I need to do is I need to put a storage right about here. Let's go with here. No, yeah, here. You are going to be storing water. You're going to be called town water, and I want an alert if you are less than 75% full. Okay, next thing I need is I need a pipe. I need a pipe in there. I need a pipe in there. Can I get all of that built? All right. You are going to say, oh, actually, you'll take some time as well because you're the construction parts I don't have. Cool. All right, so I want to move the town poopy water to here. Oh. I didn't expect you to have poop in you already. Because some truck delivered water. Pause. Yeah, I need this done. Let's need that done. I need you upgraded. Okay. Trust delivering crap is what got me. Alright, so I need this pipe done. Okay, with that pipe now done, I'm going to unpause that. Alright, next thing I want to do is I want to put in a pipe balancer. I want to put a pipe balancer on this pipe. No. we're going to... Well, we'll do nothing because the tank's not built. And do nothing because the tank's not built. All right, what I want to do is I want to rearrange some poopy pipes. So we have this poopy pipe that technically I won't need very, very shortly after the new build's up and running. But I also have sour water going this way, and I have a water pipe going this way, and I have a bridge going this way. I have all sorts of things along this bit of infrastructure. What I want to do is I want to remove you, and I want to remove... I want to remove you. And I want to remove... good question. What else do I want to remove? Okay, let's start with the sour water. So sour water is here at height 3. We're going to bring you to here, and then drop you down to ground level, and then take you to this tile. So I want you to come to here, and then to here, and then we're going to skip one, because I'm going to rearrange that pipe in just a minute, and you're going to go to there. Okay. With that done, when I can disconnect this water and get it out of my way after I have some construction parts, and then this can become our new sour water pipe. All right, next thing I need to do is I need to move the oil pipe. So the oil pipe, same story. I want to come from this corner. I want to come at height number 1. We need to come to here, 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 and then over to here. And then unfortunately, you need to go into start and end of the same pipe. Yeah, I know that. Fine, go to there and then go to here. Okay, so that's going to be my oil pipe. And again, construction parts are my issue. F29 is enough to get that done. Is enough to get that done. Okay, if you're now done, can I disconnect that so you can bleed out? And that should solve that problem. Okay, and you're built. Can I very quickly just do that? And we're going to temporarily pause that. We should put water in here. We should put water in here. We should hopefully solve my water problems for like 5 seconds. Okay. With my water problem solved for 5 seconds, we're going to remove you. Okay. Can I also remove this pipe? Which we're going to cut there to there. Okay. With that done, trucking our path through here again, which is going to be very, very important, also means that I can remove this sour water pipe because you've been replaced. All right, so with sour water removed, crude oil can be removed, poop pipe can be removed, that leaves water. Now, water was coming to here, and then it was going to there, and then it was being prioritied into the town, and then the excess was flowing over into this pipe. What I want to do is I want to plug this hopefully directly into one of these two. Let's go with the bottom one. Yes. Okay, so we're going to upgrade that pipe and build that. So now I have lots of water coming to here. Lots of water coming to here. We're actually going to... which is coming from our well water, our groundwater. What I need to do is I need to take the groundwater pipe and bring it through to say here, then upgrade you or lift you up and bring you to this tile. After I get to this tile, we're going to remove that and put in remove, I said. Cool. I want to put in a pipe balancer up in the air. Cool. Can I get that built? Can I get that upgraded, please? And you are going to be priority out. So this pipe is connected into there, which I'm going to be definitely disconnecting that one, and that one, and hopefully if I plan this well, nope. Can I remove another tile of that and all of that one? I think. I'm hoping I was right with that one. Okay. So, quick refresh. This water pipe is the one from our poop water plus all our other water sources, which now is not going this way anymore, and now is going directly up to here, taking a hard left and going into a poopy water system, which I need to prioritize that input, and also means I need to upgrade that pipe so I have enough throughput. All right, so that should give me all my poopy water, all my excess water, all my other different water sources are now all tied together and go into the house, and then whatever's left over goes in this pipe, which is paused, then unpause that. I probably need to upgrade that as well. On top of that, we have an extra water source right here that's going to be excess from you flip you the right way. You're going to be excess from well, our little concrete slab build and oil refinery and power plant and all that sort of stuff. All right, so that only leaves my disconnected concrete slab build belt, which we're going to be removing in the not too distant future. But in the meantime, can I go to there? Height 2. Height 3. Okay. Can I remove that? If I can remove that, I should be able to hopefully plug that into here. No, I need to do this so the pillar's not in the way. Okay, pillars are still in the way. Can I remove all of that? Alright, can we go here to here to here? Cool. That's hopefully the position where trucks can drive through here. And the only way to find out is by grabbing a little truck. And can you navigate through there? No. Okay, if I remove that support, can you now navigate through there? Yes. Okay, so we still kept our little lane open for our little trucks, but at the same time, I have concrete now plugged in and I have all the water moving up here, which means we can grab that paused house. I can do that. I have room for more people. Cool. Also means that now I have made at least 20 of these guys, 96, that's what I thought. I can unpause that, which means I have 2 workers, which means I can unpause you. Can we go in here? Can I say growth boost, all of it? And that means hopefully we can unpause these in about 2 seconds and actually start producing science again, because I need to get science rolling. I want to start researching the data center, and then we need to look at upgrading the labs, which means I need to have the last 2 assemblers on. It also means I need to upgrade all the other assemblers. But that's definitely outside the scope of today's episode. What is inside the scope of today's episode is more tweaking and twisting in different things. What I want to do, I want to move this. Okay, so you are my twin machines. You're the 2 machines that are doing ore sorting for coal, which is fine. This one has a problem that it is only 4 tiles wide, which means mega trucks can't get into here. And if they could get within 2 tiles of these buckets, then I'd be fine. So can we make sure we can do that? Can I remove that? Can I copy that and put you there for 2 seconds? Can I remove that and remove that? Can I copy that and then hold down Control so I can manipulate it and then move you up a tile? If you move up a tile, I should be able to run that belt out to... Actually, that's perfectly fine. And then into there. Okay, with that done, trucks can get into this tile, which is within 2 tiles of that box, and they should get into this tile, which is within 2 tiles of that box. So it means I should, even from a mega truck point of view, be able to make sure that you guys can directly fill into these boxes. You can, so we should be good. And sand and limestone are both perfectly fine now. Excellent. All right. Next thing I need to do on my grand list of all the things I want to complete in today's episode is Cashman. Alright, we can get through back here. There's always one tile. It's always one tile. It's only ever one tile. It's just a brine pipe. So we could put you Yeah. And then run the brine pipe over the sour water down to here, and then put our salt collection over there. Yeah, that seems like a good compromise. Can I put you here? Can I plug a belt? You know, that speed belt seems fine. Okay, can I grab you? Can I grab you here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here? And hope I don't run out of construction parts. Okay. I want you to be at height 2, but I also need you to disappear. And we can then run this through to here, through to... No! Through to here. Through to here, through to here, through to... crude oil, let's just go close to... And then I can run that into there and into there. Okay, with that done, I can build that, I can build that, I can build that, and that should solve that problem entirely. I do still need to move... Actually, let's just do it whilst we're here. Can I move this pipe? I don't really want to go that close to the coastline. Sure, that works for me. Oh, you won't connect because you're the same pipe. Yeah, okay. Alright, so can I grab a brand new pipe that's different from the other pipe I just had and plug it in there instead? Can I do it not over the sea? Come on. Height 2. Okay, remove those tiles. Height. You know, trying to start putting a pillar there. Fine! Okay, from there, at height 3 to... It's the pillar placements, that's what's getting me. Alright, fine. We're going to plug you into there instead. Alright, so. No, we're not. We're going to disconnect that, and remove that, and then disconnect all of that. Okay. Tip number 2. Alright, so, can I plug this in there instead? Alright, the spaghetti got meaner and nastier, but it technically works. And that's all that really matters. Yep, okay. So, can I, now I've done that, can I grab a section of our decorations? And can we put them... No, Jenny, you can't, because it needs to be one tile further in. I think I said that at the time. Alright, fine. Well, concrete. Concrete slabs is one thing we're having a problem with. So, concrete slab production-wise, we are making 24 over 4 machines. So, a total of 96. The problem is here. I'm consuming 24 over 4 machines, which is 96, which means I need to solve that problem too. I need to upgrade the concrete slab build, I need to retrofit it, and I need to preferably put it not up here all by itself, but something a little bit more centrally located. So that's going to be the plan. But is it a plan I think I can string together and get the upgrade done in the next couple of minutes before I run out of time in this video? No, I don't think it is. So I think that we'll leave that for the very next video. I do want to advise you or remind you, all depends on whether you're already planning on watching or whether you didn't even know about it. I also play the Armageddon map, the brand new map, the one that came out with update number 2. And tonight's stream, which starts about 5 hours after this video first went live, is a little bit interesting because I dug myself a hole. I dug myself a hole where I have no maintenance, and I have everything from fast breeding reactors up and running to, well, the whole tech tree unlocked. And we're about to go into a death spiral. So if you want to see me undig myself or dig myself out of a death spiral, I do invite you to come across and have a look at the, well, that particular playthrough, that particular live stream, because like I said, tonight's stream is going to be interesting. But either way, I'm going to leave this particular video here. We're up, we are running, our loans are fully paid off, and we even have somewhat of a credit score, I'm surprised. And we're at a stage where I can actually start making construction parts again. The only thing I need to do to, well, make construction parts a whole lot faster is get more concrete slabs. I do have wood under control. Yes, wood is now under control. We are still planting trees everywhere I possibly can. Helps if the guys actually came over here and planted some trees. And I am unfortunately shipping wood to the wrong places because it's an imperfect system, but I really do not want to assign the tree planters to set areas, and I'm actually worried a little bit about where the hell we're dumping stuff. We're dumping stuff over here. That's probably okay. And as for the back of the island, they've made it all about 4 tiles because digging up and clearing away through a mountain is not exactly quick. Probably need to look at dumping some material on this side of the island too. But yes, we can worry about that in the next episode. Either way, like I said, I want to leave this here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. I'll see you in, well, the very next video. All right, bye.